After learning a secret that is shattering his whole universe, Jim Jones is currently in total shock. According to sources, Chrissy Lannan has been concealing something unimaginable. Jim was unaware of the existence of a love child. The cover-up, the lies, the betrayal, all of it is blowing out in real time. Everyone is asking the same question, whether they are in Hollywood or Harlem. For what length of time has Chrissy been leading to lives? Furthermore, who is the father? Harlem streets are bustling once more. And this time, the noise isn't over a new Dipsetting or a flashy agreement. It concerns the individual who contributed to the movement's mapping. According to reports, Jim Jones, the hustler turned rapper who battled his way up to Billboard, is inconsolable following a revelation that no guy ever wants to have to deal with. Chrissy Lannan, his longtime partner and the woman who stood beside him through innumerable ups and downs, is accused of hiding something that could shatter all they've achieved: a secret love child. Jim and Chrissy's relationship has been renowned and complex for more than 20 years. They have made up in front of millions of people, battled on national television, and pledged fidelity in a society where such commitments are rarely maintained. But insiders stated that a few weeks ago, Jim got a message that flipped his reality upside down. Chrissy received an anonymous tip indicating that his history was more complicated than he initially believed. Pictures, dates, and even a birth certificate were purportedly included in the communication, which suggested something far more sinister than rumors. Evidence of a child Jim was unaware of. Jim first dismissed it. He had previously heard rumors. People will constantly attempt to undermine you if you are in the limelight. However, Jim was unable to ignore Chrissy's long-held secret when close friends began to murmur about it. He began to inquire, initially quietly, in an effort to learn the origins of everything. However, Chrissy grew icier the more he probed. One source said that the stress in their house reached a breaking point. Jim's normally composed manner vanished. He canceled studio sessions, stopped attending events, and was seen driving alone through Harlem late at night. He was angry, but more than that, he looked shattered. Jim always handled things with pride, but this time it was different. One acquaintance said, "This has nothing to do with fame or fortune. This has to do with treachery." Fans started making connections as additional information started to surface online. Old pictures of Chrissy that showed her as she momentarily vanished from view have come to light. It's possible that a pause that many people thought was simply downtime was something else entirely. A time she spent away from the cameras, purportedly to hide a secret that may damage Jim's trust forever. Reports indicate the child, now a teenager, was reared quietly outside of New York, supported financially by someone close to Chrissy. According to other sources, father may not even be Jim, but rather a member of their circle who has ties to the music business. The revelation startled followers who followed their love story for years. From Love and Hip Hop New York to their private life that always managed to bounce back after every storm. Those closest to Jim described his response as explosive. According to one report, he lost it. With tears in his eyes, he addressed Chrissy and demanded the truth. At first, she disputed everything, claiming it was all falsehoods. Her silence, however, spoke for itself when the evidence was presented. All of that changed at that instant. As he looked at the lady he believed he knew, the guy who had once vowed to ride for Chrissy no matter what was left, realized she could have been lying. Jim's anger is said to have evolved into incredulity and finally into unbearable anguish. He was unwilling to accept it. However, the evidence was overwhelming. Social media went crazy as soon as the article was posted online. Supporters were divided. Some accused Chrissy of misleading him, while others claimed the media was fabricating stories to ruin a long-running black romance. Whispers, however, spread like wildfire in Harlem. People began to recall specific events. Chrissy sidestepped a question regarding children during that particular interview. In that particular episode, Jim seems uneasy discussing family. Everything was made clear all of a sudden. According to reports, Chrissy has been avoiding cameras, public appearances, and responding to the rumors behind the scenes. Jim hasn't said anything, though. Nothing, no postings, no statements. People who know him say he's thinking back on what occurred and digesting it. According to a longtime buddy, Jim is a soldier. However, this really got to his heart. According to Chrissy's friends, she is afraid not because of the criticism, but more because she knows she has lost the one person who has always supported her. Jim was quite forgiving. One buddy acknowledged that he had shown patience throughout difficult times. However, a secret like this is unique. That's forever. Jim allegedly left their shared house in the days after the altercation. He is reportedly staying with family in an effort to put some distance between them as he considers his options. His only way out of the mess, according to those close to him, is therapy, something he had never believed in previously. Online admirers are requesting explanations in the meanwhile. Who is the biological father of the child? For what duration has Chrissy been concealing this? And will Jim ever be able to forgive her? Even though there hasn't been an official announcement, many in the know think the truth will soon come to light. Because nothing is ever truly buried in this social media age. The saddest aspect of it all. Jim allegedly told pals that he could have accepted the truth if Chrissy had just informed him right away. He stated, "It's not the child. You are killed by the falsehood." Since then, the remark has gone viral, serving as a heartbreaking reminder that trust can cause love even the strongest kind to fall apart. People are now left wondering if this will be the last chapter of one of hip-hop's most famous partnerships, as everyone watches to see what Jim will do next. Or is it possible for forgiveness to emerge from the ashes of treachery? One thing is certain, but only time will tell. It's possible that Harlem's first love and allegiance may never be the same. There you have it. The revelation that rocked Harlem to its foundation. Chrissy Lannon, Jim Jones, and a secret that altered everything. It's your chance to speak now, though. Was it wrong for Chrissy to keep the truth to herself? Or was she only a mother attempting to shield her child from a traumatic past? Because this article has split the internet, please share your opinions in the comments section. Press the like button immediately if you were deeply moved by this tale and if you think that loyalty, truth, and redemption are possible. For more shocking celebrity confessions like this one, don't forget to subscribe. We're delving deeply into the tales that the blogs just allude to. The next one will be much more surprising, I promise. To ensure that you don't miss the following revelation, press the notification bell. Give this video to a true fan who has been watching Jim and Chrissy since the beginning. Show them how fame, secrets, and love can all come together in unexpected ways. Because nothing is ever truly concealed in the realm of hip-hop and tragedy. Keep an eye out. There is still conversation on the streets. I'm tuned. There is still conversation on the streets.